All right, let's begin. So I'll be sharing my screen now. Just a second. All right. So guys, I hope my screen is visible. Yes or no? Is it visible, guys? Okay, good. Fine. So let's start the very first session today. That is your session number 1. Okay. So guys, in this session, the agenda would be that we are going to discuss how to introduce yourself, things to take care while, introducing yourself, the activity, what not to say in your introduction, sample introduction, attitude building, what does attitude show, steps for attitude adjustment, and then the factors and activity once again. All right. So we are going to discuss all these things. So let's start. Now, guys, how to introduce yourself? Can somebody tell me what, in your opinion, is how to introduce yourself?
Hi Yash, this is Prabhan said. Can I start myself to introduce?
No, Prabhakaran, that we'll have an activity. Okay, that's a very good initiative from your side. I'll really appreciate it. We'll have an activity. Right now, I'm just asking, like, what can be the steps I'll be taking care while I'm going to introduce myself?
Yeah, first, we need to summarize about ourselves, and then we need to include our career experience, and then we need to include our project details. After, we need to include our mm, like
All right, no worry. It was good, right? It was a good initiative. Okay, let's see what are the things which are going to include. All right. So see, first of all, the things which you have to take care while introducing yourself is greet with confidence. All right. See what happens. Let's say I'm going for an interview. It's not about always an interview. It's about, let's say, I'm going for the meetings and all. So I have to take care that I'll be greeting everyone with the confidence. Let's see. Let's say I'm not greeting anyone with confidence. It will showcase that I'm not interested for this interview, right? It will showcase that I'm not energetic, I'm not enthusiastic for this particular thing, right? So the very first thing is should be that you should be greeting with confidence. It should be conveying your energy, right? Let's say if I have a panel, let's say one person is interviewing me, then I have to greet one person. Let's say if that panel, then I have to greet everyone individually. All right. Now express enthusiasm. Now express enthusiasm not in terms that I'll be, just giving answers and all. Express enthusiasm in the sense that I'll be showcasing my eagerness. That yes, sir, I'm really willing to join your company. Right? I really want to be the part of your continued success. So that is how you have to showcase your enthusiasm over there. Now, overview of professional background. Now, this is something very important. Let's say I'm going for an interview. I think you guys are from Python batch, right?
yes, data science.
Data science, all right. Let's say I'm going for a job role that is data analyst or data scientist or data engineer, for example. Right. Now I have there, let's say there was a question that I have to introduce myself. Now I started everything. Now when I came on this professional background part, here I have to take care that I have to showcase my relevant experience. Right. Let's say you might be having a total experience of 10 years, but relevant experience is only 4 years. Now you have to showcase your relevant experience first, then the total experience. Right. Relevant experience in the sense that you might have worked in the same field, let's say the data field only, right? That you might be working as a data analyst or something like this. So you have to showcase a relevant experience first, then the total experience. Is it clear?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now highlight achievements. Now highlight achievements here means that I have to showcase what are the things I have done, right? Now here highlight achievement doesn't always talk about your projects which you might have done, right? It is also about your interpersonal goals. Let's say you might have got a certificate, let's say star performer of the month, right? Best performer of the year. So these are our achievements only. So you can highlight these achievements in your interview. Fine. And achievements can be related to your projects, it can be related to your interpersonal, or it can be related to your professional work, right? Now acknowledge the interviewers. I think all of us are aware about this. Let's say if you're going for an interview, you have to acknowledge each and every interviewer, right? Now how why will be doing this? How you'll be acknowledging the interviews?
Through
Yes.
email, right?
Sorry?
Through email or what?
Let's say if I'm sitting in an interview, right? Let's say if one person is interviewing me. In that case, I'll be easily able to acknowledge him. Let's say if he's asking a question, I'll be able to acknowledge him. But let's say if there's a panel, how will I be acknowledging each and everyone? Will I be turning my chair to answer each? Let's say in this figure, let's say this green shirt guy asked a question, right? And I'm looking at the person who is wearing the purple shirt. So will I be turning my entire chair or will I be just turning my head to answer the question?
Only head, sir. We
Exactly.
have
Very good.
to converse with head, turning the
Exactly.
heads.
Very good. So what I have to do, I just have to turn my head so that I have to acknowledge the person who is wearing green. But that doesn't mean that let's say green asks me a question that I'll be giving answer to green only. I will be giving answer to each and everyone. I have to look at the face of each and every interviewer, and I have to acknowledge them with nodding my head or with or saying yes sir or yes madam. All right. Now be open for questions. Can somebody tell me what do we mean by be open for questions over here? Can anyone tell me? For someone who is fresher, how will he start? Nishant, he will start with the same way that I told you, right? The introduction part we'll discuss. How we are going to discuss. Okay, we are going to start with the introduction. That I'll be telling you, right? But these are the ways these are the factors which you have to take into consideration while you're going to introduce yourself. All right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Can
sir.
somebody tell me what do we mean by be open for questions?
The his thought process should be like he should be clear of what he says, and he should open up, and he can also think broad in a broad way, broad
Okay,
sense.
good. What else? Few questions can arise from reduction part also. Yes, Ankur. Very good. See, guys, I'll tell you what happens. Okay. You might have experienced this. Please be very honest. You might have experienced this. Let's say I'm designing my CV or my resume. Then what we generally do? We write those things in the interest or hobby sections which we don't even do. Yes or no? Just for the sake of
Yes.
writing something in the hobbies and interest part, we write anything, whatsoever we want. Whatsoever look fascinating, right? Whatsoever looks good, trending in the market. We write everything. Let's say everybody's writing, like to read novels. I also wrote the same thing. I like to read novels, right? So it can be the negative point, right? It can be a negative point. Why? Because questions can be coming from that side. That is what we mean by be open for questions. All right. Let's say Pushpak has written that I like to read novels. Now, the first question was asked to Pushpak is, let Pushpak, can you tell me the recent novel which you have read? Now, Pushpak just wrote this just for the sake of writing, and now he's stuck. Yes or no? That is why whatsoever you are writing in your CV or resume, make sure that you should be open for the upcoming questions as well. All right. Now, maintain body language. I think that part is clear to everyone. Maintain body language. Now, body language is a vague term. Here, I'll be just defining it in a simple way. Body language here means your eye contact, your sitting posture, how you speak, talk, walk, act. That all form is called as a body language. All right. Let's say you're asked to sit in the chair. Now, how you're going to sit? Your back should be straight. You should not be leaning on the chair, right? Let's say I just called Prabhakaran for an interview. Now, let's say interview will hardly go for 15 or 20 minutes, right? Now, Prabhakaran is also no is fresh and is no just came right now for the interview. No, might not be showcasing that he's not energetic, right? You're here just for 15 or 20 minutes. So please be sit straight, showcase that you are energetic, showcase you have energy, right? And give your best shot. Is it clear to everyone? This slide?
Yes.
Okay, let's move ahead. Now, greet with confidence. Now, what are the factors which we have in this greet with the confidence part? So, the factors we have is present yourself appropriately. Now, see, guys, present yourself appropriately doesn't mean always about the communication skills or not. Definitely, you guys will be learning this part eventually. All right. Present yourself appropriately also means about your dress sense, right? Let's say you're going for an interview. Will you be wearing your night suits and all? No, right? In that case, what you'll be wearing? You'll be wearing proper formals, right? Now, the color selection is also a very important task. Make sure that if you're wearing formal, for the ladies, I would recommend you to go for soft colors, and for the gentlemen, I'll recommend you to wear no soft colors and the shirt part, and the trousers you can use no anywhere, anything which is matching. All right. Now, shoes colors are also very important. If you're wearing a black no trouser, wear black shoes. All right, and guys, make sure that whatsoever outfit you are selecting for you, just make it compatible with your body structure. All right. Let's say if you are heavy, dress accordingly. If you are skinny, dress accordingly. All right. Use a good body perfume to have no good body smell. That is something very, very important, right? Because see, you might be good in your external part, you might be good in your technical skills, but these things also matters, right? Let's say if you're let you tell me one thing. Let's say if you're having a conversation with one of your friend, right, who's not no who's not wearing good clothes, not tidy and all, who's not wearing neat and clean clothes, will you be interested talking to him? If he's small foul smelling or all these things, will you be interested to stay beside him? No, right? At one point of time you'll also feel like that, no, yes, yeah, you should be dressing properly, you are going for a formal interview, right? So that is the reason why these presentation skills matters a lot. All right. Now have a winning smile. See, wherever you go, have a winning smile. Now definitely, let's say if you're sitting in front of a person, right? If that person is like upset, is not listening to you properly, is not maintaining an eye contact, will you be interested in talking to him? No, right? So in that case, have a winning smile so that even no interview can feel your energy, your charisma. All right. Now be attentive and be on time. So that is something very, very important. Let's say if you're going for an interview, you should be attentive over there and you should be on time. All right. This is your moral responsibility to adhere to these things. Now, things not to do. Dressing inappropriately. Now, here dressing inappropriately means choosing the wrong dress for your body structure and the clothes are not neat and clean, right? Avoiding eye contact. So I already mentioned eye contact is very, very important. Now, eye contact doesn't mean that you have to stare at the interviewer's face, all right? Eye contact here means that you should be having a no healthy eye contact. That yes, you are listening to him and you are actively participating in the conversation. All right. And avoiding eye contact here means that you don't know you're not confident enough. What if we are attending online interview? Fine, Raghunath. If you're attending an online interview, you should be looking straight to the camera. Yes or no? Let's say if I'm looking straight to the camera, what does it showcase? It showcases that I'm stick to you, right? I'm not looking here and there. I'm not trying to find the solution from anywhere, right? I'm not trying to run from the screen, right? A lot of people have screen phobia. Yes or no? So you have to overcome these things. Now, cursing and turning up late. So I think this part is clear. Cursing means that you don't have to know find the negativity every time. Let's say if I'm hiring Pushpak as a data scientist in my company. Now, let's say Pushpak is also having 1+ years of experience in a previous employer with a previous employer, right? Now, you don't have to curse about the previous employer. Generally, it happens, right? Whenever we go for the new company, we generally curse about the previous employer. Don't do this, guys. This negatively impacts the interviewer, right? Every time try to get the positivity out of everywhere. See, it might be possible that you might be having a traumatized experience from your previous employer. I totally understand, but you don't have to highlight that every time. All right. And turning up late, I think that part is clear. Don't go late for the interviews and all right, that is your responsibility. Fine. Let's move ahead. Now, express enthusiasm. Let's see what are the parts we have in this. Now, things to say. Express how excited you feel. Now, express how excited you feel about the company. Express how excited you feel about the job role. Express how excited you feel about the joining, right? That you will be working on this and this technology, right? Now, tone of voice that convey energy. You should be making sure that whatsoever tone you are selecting for the interview, that should be showcasing that you are energetic. Right? You should be your tone should be conveying your energy. Your tone should be conveying your persona. Your tone should be conveying, charisma. Right? Show eagerness and passion for the job. Show eagerness while giving the answers. Show eagerness that yes, sir, I'm looking forward for this positive opportunity in your continued success. Right? Passion for the job, why you want to become this data scientist. There might be a reason behind it, right? You might be having a proper personal reason that yes, sir, because of this reason I want to be in this line. This that is the reason why you have to showcase your enthusiasm. Now, things not to say, I'm not interested. Sir, please go whatsoever you want to say. I'm not interested at all. You're just wasting your time on me, right? I'm not interested at all. Don't say this. Even if you're not interested for the job role, simply say no and just get out of the room. Right? You can just leave the room. That is fine. Or even don't apply for the job roles if you're not interested. Right? But never say not interested in the interview. Right? Talking in low voice. See, guys, if you talk in low voice, no, it showcases that you are lacking in confidence. Fine, don't do this. Okay. And looking away, I think we discussed that. Don't no, avoid eye contacts. Any doubt till here? Any doubt till here, guys? I think everything is clear. All right. Now, overview of professional background. Now, work history of your previous job, relevant experience, and list of skills. I already mentioned relevant experience should be your priority. Fine, you might be having 10 or 20 or 50, 30 years of experience, that is fine. But your relevant experience should be showcased at the first step. All right. Then your top skills and then work history of your previous job. Like what is the work which you actually did? Let's say I worked on this in this field. This was my project. This was my, core domain. This is all the things which I inculcated in my job role. That is something which you have to mention. Clear? Nothing not to say. Sir, why you're asking me these silly questions? It's on written on my resume. I'm a king. Please look into my resume. Fine, don't do this. Okay. So definitely everything is written on your resume, but still you have to know verbally tell it. Can somebody tell me what is the difference between a CV and a resume? Raghunath, internships are also fine. In your experience only, you can mention internship. You can mention that I've done internship for 1 year and this and this company.
Camera. Camera.
Okay. Can somebody tell me what is the difference between a resume and a CV? Any idea, guys? What is the difference between a CV and a resume? No idea. No worries. Say it. If you don't have any idea, that's completely fine. So we have almost 30 people in the session. What about others? One is precise and other is elaborated ones. Okay, which is precise and which is elaborated one, Nishant? That was a very, general answer from your side, but it is absolutely correct. And no, Ashutosh, both are not same. They are different. See, CV is generally more elaborated, right? In CVs, I'll be writing each and everything. See, guys, Prajakta, that is not the case that CV will be only, CV can be longer and resume is only 1 page. Resume can also be of 2 pages. That is also fine. Even my resume is of 3 pages, right? 2 to 3 pages. So that is fine. The thing is, resume is something which will be concised. Okay, you won't be writing everything on resume, but CV is something which will be elaborating each and every aspect. Let's say if you have no, if in the previous company you have filled a bottle, that also you'll be writing on the CV part. That I know everything whatsoever you have done in the previous job, your academic qualifications, your certificates, your interpersonal skills. Suppose let's say you have participated in sports, everything, every single thing you'll be writing in your CV. But that should be relevant. Okay, don't write that I went on this party and all this thing. Okay, you don't have to mention that part. But yes, CV is something which should be having all the things related to your educational qualifications, your academics, your professional background, your certificates, your projects, your interpersonal skills, your achievements, everything. All right, everything. Clear? And resume should be concise. You should not be writing a lot about, let's say your projects and everything. Okay. Could be elaborative and resume should be crisp and to the point. Exactly, Ajay Krishna. Good. Okay. And things not to say is negative and bad experience. So I think we already discussed that. Even though you might be having a traumatized experience, but still don't mention that. All right. Okay. Let's move ahead. Now, highlight achievements. Choose relevant achievements. See, guys, choose relevant achievements here means that let's say I have 4 certificates with me. One is of data scientist, one is of data, no, others domains and all. So I have to choose my relevant achievements over there, right? Show growth and learning. Show that you are focusing on constant growth and learning. How will you showcase that? You will showcase that with the help of your projects. Let's say you earlier worked on a project which was having CI/CD pipelines, let's say, right? Pipelines, or let's say simply. Now, what you did to automate the process, you did something else, right? or let's say you use cloud as well to automate, and to handle your all the data related stuffs. So that is how you'll be showcasing your growth and learning part, right? Received awards and being complimented. Now, received awards is a very, very important factor. Received awards here means that you'll be, just showcasing award, let's say star performer of the month, right? The best employee of the year. So these are the awards which you can showcase, right? And let's say you have any academic researcher award, that is also very good, and you can mention it on your CV or your resume. Now, being complimented. See, guys, even being complimented is kind of an achievement only. Now, being complimented here doesn't mean that, let's say, if you are looking smart today, that is a compliment and you'll be mentioning that in your CV. No, that is not you are going to do. Being complimented here means that the performance related complimentation. Okay. Now, things not to say, don't brag. Now, don't brag here means that, see, guys, the achievements are something which you should be proud about. That is fine, but don't brag about them. All right. Now, bragging here, bragging, I hope you guys know the meaning of brag. Brag means, just to extraordinary, just making it more spicy. Let's say I have done 10 things, but after spicy and salting, I'll make it 15. Okay. So don't fake it until you make it, right? So don't know extraordinary, just brag about yourself. Definitely. Achievements are something you should be proud of that you have done these things, but don't brag it. All right. Fine. Now, acknowledge the interviewers. Let's say thank you and be on time. Now, say thank you is a very, very big term. I'll tell you why. Let's say you went for an interview and you're feeling nervous over there. Now, any approach from the interviewer's side, let's say if he's trying to make you feel comfortable, let's say if there will be a chair. First of all, tell me, will there be any chair for you or not?
There
Let's
will
say
be sure.
there will be a chair. There will be 100% a chair for you, but don't sit on the chair unless until it is asked. Definitely, that chair is for you only, but don't sit on the chair unless it is asked, right? And let's say if the interviewer is trying to make you comfortable, let's say you are feeling nervous and there was a glass of water, he offered you. Can we mention different case studies we did in class? Yes, definitely, Raghunath. That will be a plus point. Okay. Let's say if the interviewer asked you to have a glass of water. Now, any approach from the interviewer which is trying to make you comfortable, right? You have to acknowledge that. You have to say thank you for that part. Clear? Now, don't feel like, let's say if he's trying to make you comfortable, I know you are saying, okay, okay, bhai, please give me a glass of water. Okay, don't do this. Don't use unprofessional language over there, right? Is it clear? Okay. Now,
Yes.
be on time. Now, be on time, I think that is something we should discuss. Now, things not to do, don't use unprofessional language. Unprofessional language or foul language. Let's say known, right? The words which are not going to use in the industries. Refrain using those words. All right. And don't be late. I think that part is easy. Now, be open for questions. Can I take a minute to think? Let's say a question is asked to you. Might be possible that you don't know the answer. So, guys, do one thing. If in case you don't know the answer, can you tell me what is the way? Let's say if you don't know the answer for a particular question, how will you say that? Can anybody tell me? How will you say that? That's right, I don't know the answer. Guys, I'm really expecting answer from your side, but I can see that only 2 to 3 people are responding. I think rest of them are feeling sleepy. If this is the case, you can watch the recordings later on. That is fine. But if you're in the session, you should be participative, right? Right? Okay, I'll tell you, Ashutosh, what is going to be the right answer. See, guys, if you know, these words are very, very important. Right now, I can't recall it, but surely look into it. Yes, very good, Nishant. See, guys, what happens? Let's say a question is asked to you. Let's say, what is oops? Let's say, there was a simple question. What is, let's say, can you provide me a moment to think? Yes, Ankur, correct. See, now let me tell you the answer. Let's say they asked you, what is polymorphism? For example, layman answer question, right? Now, let's say if you don't know the answer. So what will you say? You won't say that, sir, I don't know. Or you won't simply say that, no, sir, I don't know the answer. You are polite. You're very humbly, you are responding that, no, sir, I don't know the answer. But this will no negatively impact. You know why? If you say that, sir, I don't know the answer, in that case, the interviewer feel like that the person never heard of this term. Apart from that, you can use a term like that, sir, I read this, but right now I'm not able to recall this. You know what this means? This means that you see, in both the cases, you're not able to give the answer. But by saying this, you're making the interviewer feel that you knew this, you read about this, but you're not able to recall at this moment. But you read this, right? But if you simply say that I don't know the answer, in that case, he will feel like that he never listened to this talk. All right. That is the reason why always say that I'm not able to recall this at the moment. I read about this, but I'm not able to recall this at the moment. I will definitely look into it, or I will definitely research about it. All right. And see, guys, let's say even if you know the answer for a particular question, let's say I asked you what is data abstraction. Now I think all of you might be able to answer it. Yes or no? It's a very simple question, right? For Python programming, data abstraction. Now, if you know the answer for a particular question, don't unnecessarily try to give answer very fast. And you know what will happen? You will yourself raise bar for you. Okay. You will raise bar for you. And let's say if the second question will be tough, in that case, you won't be able to answer. You will take some time and eventually you will know, you will just degrade your personality in front of the interviewer. All right. That is the reason why, if even if you know the answer, take a minute, take a pause, frame a perfect answer, construct your answer, architect your answer, and then respond. All right. And listen carefully what the interviewer is speaking. Let's say he's asking about what is the time in China and you're talking about the dish in Japan, right? Don't do this. Or otherwise, let's say he's asking about the dish in China and you give your answer will be dish in your answer is dish in China. Apart from that, you're also mentioning the time of China. Don't add additional, right? Don't add it. Because you know what happened? Let's say if you're adding something additional, and what if it would be your second question? So you just ended up no losing 1 point. In that case, just answer what is asked. Okay? Nothing's not to say, I don't know. And I don't have time to prepare. Don't ever mention this. I didn't have got time to prepare because it was your responsibility. They have already mentioned about everything in the job description. It is your responsibility now to look into everything. All right? Okay, let's move ahead. Now, maintain body language. So I hope this part is clear. Dress appropriately. You should be dressing appropriately, regard according to your body structure, your skin tone, and everything. Right? Sit up straight. Now, I already mentioned that. Let's say if you're going for the interview, you're sitting on a chair. Don't lean on the chair. Don't use headrest or don't use handrest. Don't use backrest. Because you're just going for a matter of 15 or 20 minutes. Showcase your energy over there. All right. Make eye contact and smile. Now, this is important. If you're going for the interview, you should be having proper eye contact and you should be having a winning smile on your face. Fine? And things not to do, don't cross your arms. Don't fold your legs. Don't look bored and don't have bad posture. I think this is clear to everyone. What do we mean by this?
Yes.
Clear? Okay. Let's move ahead. Now, activity, let's get to know each other. Now, this is important, guys. Now, what not to say, we already covered. Now, guys, here we'll be having an introduction session. Now, tell me how many of you are willing to provide, willing to give your introduction voluntarily. I want to see how many of you are confident enough that, sir, we can give introduction. Just raise your hands. Oh, very good, Pushpak. You can start. Now, Pushpak, one thing, you have to make sure that you should be starting with the introduction, okay? Your name, the city you hail, your educational qualifications, then your projects, then your, what are the certificates you have done, then your strengths, your weaknesses, everything I want. All right? I want to see what actually you can provide in introduction and make sure your introduction should be at least 2 minutes long. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, start with it.
Okay. Sure. Basically, sir, myself, R. Pushpa Kumar. I have done my BTech from Mahavir Institute from Bhubaneswar in the branch Applied Electronics. In my family, I have a sister and a mother and me. So basically, we three. We stay in Raigada, Odisha. My schooling I have done in Odisha itself, and that is the school name is Kendriya Vidyalaya KV Koraput. So after pursuing my BTech, I joined mutual funds cross selling SBI mutual funds. In there, I worked as a business associate, staying at the Manjodi nearby Koraput itself. And 1 year, I gained pretty much experience, and I switched from marketing line to sales. And in sales, I was in Tata Motors. Basically, I have no relevant experience in this particular field, which we are now doing, that is data science. So in IT, this is my new venture. My hobbies are playing cricket, listening songs, and watching movies. And I particularly like traveling also. So these are my hobbies, and that's it, sir.
All right, it was good. So Pushpak, only suggestion from my side is that
Sir.
you're using fillers a lot, right? So try to
Yeah.
work on that part. Try to
Okay.
minimize the use of fillers. Okay, Pushpak.
Uh,
So my question would be, as you said that you like to travel, right?
yes, sir.
Can you tell me the last
Sir.
place you traveled?
Sir, the last place uh, the place was nearby Berhampur, sir, Odisha, Berhampur. So
Okay,
there I went alone, and there I attended a function there. So that was my last travel in Berhampur, sir.
okay, good, very good. What
Sir.
about others? Anybody else? Guys, see, this is a mandatory activity. Okay, I won't be going ahead if you don't give your interview. Okay, you go and go. Don't give your introduction. All right. Who's next? Raise your hands, please. Okay, Raghunath. You can just turn on your camera and you can start. Raghunath, you can turn on your camera and you can start.
Sir, no, sir, I can't turn on camera.
Okay.
Like, uh, yes, I didn't get social bed, sir.
Raghunath, your voice is not clear.
Hello.
Yes, yes. Please tell me.
Is it clear now, sir?
I think there's some issue. No worries. Can you please turn on your camera?
Hello.
Yes, Raghunath, you're audible. Can you please turn on your camera?
No, sir, please.
Okay, no, so actually the thing is, while giving the introduction, I want to see your facial expressions as well, right? How you guys speak, right? How you guys sit and how is the facial expression, right? That is something I have to look in. No worries, you can just have a personal, no, introduction session with me, okay? No worries. Anybody else? Yes, Ashutosh, you can start. What about the ladies? Afreen, yes, I think Somi, Damini. What about you guys?
Hello.
Yes, Ashutosh, you're audible.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Myself, Asutosh Kumar. I am basically from Varanasi, currently living in Bangalore. I have done my graduation from LPU. I have done BTech from LPU in computer science in 2015. I have passed it. Uh, uh, After that, I have joined a company called Red here in Bangalore. I basically work for Ola and Uber that time for data taking data from the passenger to improve their service quality. After that, I went to prepare for the government jobs regarding that. I have done 3 year preparation for UPSC, but one time I cleared the prelims and other time I could not clear. Then for the betterment of my job, I th I work for a Sriram Finance Company for 2 years, 2.5 years, where I worked as a relationship executive, where we have to provide loans on big vehicles like trucks, like big vehicle truck, JCB, on that. After that, I want to switch to IT sector because artificial intelligence and Python is the technology that I can learn, or it is a booming sector. So that I joined in as a IntelliPad after searching the information. That is it's
Okay, it was good. So you have done your graduation from LPU, right?
yes, sir.
Okay, what about Unimall?
Yeah, it was that time it was around building it, not completed, but
Okay.
Unimall, I was 2015 upper. There was it was 13 or 14 floor building. In a first floor there was a lovely suites, and upper in topmost floor there is a gym part and some
Yeah,
yeah so,
I went LPU like
yeah,
last month itself for a webinar.
okay,
There was a
okay,
seminar over there. So I
okay,
went
okay.
over there. Yeah, very good university. It's very big.
Yeah, yeah, it's a very big. It's around 5 to 6 kilometer long.
Yeah. Okay, Ashutosh. So you mentioned that you have prepared for UPSC as well, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
So can you just tell me what was the journey about? Like, what did you learn in that journey?
I learned in the journey my perspective. I from 10th I taken science, so that the history perspective I got many things to know about India. Something that we thought that river Ganga flow from direct Gangotri to no, it's a combination of many river. It flow Badrinath, Kedarnath. That's why how Himalayas are built. It took millions of years to build it Himalayas,
Okay,
and
can you
they
tell me how Himalayas are built?
yes, sir. The tectonic, we are, there are two plates, Eurasian plate and I forgot the name, sir. Eurasian,
Angara land and Gondwana land.
Gondwana land. But after the it take times the Indian plate that I think there was a upper where the Asia is there. There is a Eurasian plate, and India there is the plate that downside belong to the Africa near. The plate moved slightly, and you can see a reunion part near the Africa. Some sediments when they are, and when they
No, the
Eurasian
question, see, that is the thing.
uh, uh,
See, the question was how Himalayas were made, right? But you
uh,
moved into different section. See,
yes,
the
sir.
thing is, I'll tell you.
After
See,
the interaction of the Eurasian plate, Gondwana and Angara, and the it got sir, I'm forgetting that it's
no worries, no
yeah.
worries, no worries. See, what happened? They collided, and because of hinge effect,
Hinge
the
effects,
Himalayas
yes, sir.
emerged. Okay, no
Yes, sir.
worries.
Yes,
Good.
sir.
Okay, can you just tell me the name of the super area which we had? The combination of Gondwana and Angara. What was the name?
That's why I'm forgetting this.
It's Pangea. Okay.
Pangea. Yeah, yeah,
Good.
you're
I
right.
have mentored a lot of UPSC students. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
even I taught them polity and geography and
yeah, yeah.
civics. Okay.
Okay,
Good.
okay.
Fine. It was good, Ashutosh. The only thing is that I can see that no, while giving the answers, see, you
Yes,
have no, if you have mentioned this, the UPSC something which is very premium, right?
yes, sir.
That is something a very prestigious service which you have mentioned, and you have clearly
Yes,
mentioned that you have cleared prelims as well.
yes,
So it
sir.
can be possible that interviewers have knowledge about the same domain, right?
Oh,
So I ask you a question related to geography, politics, no, and
yes,
even
sir.
I can ask you very no advanced related questions about for that.
Yes, sir.
So you
Yes,
should
sir.
be prepared about that as well. If you're mentioning
Okay,
something, you should be prepared about that. Okay.
okay, okay. No
Okay.
issue.
Otherwise, it was good.
Thank you.
Okay. Who's next? I want somebody from the ladies this time. Yes, Sujaykant, I'll start with you. Just a second. Prajakta, what about you? Prajakta, Damini, Neelam, what about you guys? Show me. Okay, Prajakta, can you please start? You're not able to unmute. Just a second. I've promoted you to panelist. Pranita, can you please start? So guys, make sure that I have to create a report as well, right? For these software sessions, I have to create a report. All right. So if you guys won't be participating, see, it's not my loss, right? These sessions are for you. Yes or no? All right. But I don't feel like that you'll be participating. No worries. Uh, Neelam, what about you? Fine. Damini? All right. Fine. Who's next? Yes, Vijay, you can start.
Um, Hi. Hi, this is Sujay, basically from Tamil Nadu. I working in Bangalore for past 15 years, right? I started my career with like in 22 feet as a like in techno in
Uh, Sujay I think there's some issue with your voice. It's not coming up. I think nobody can hear Sujay, right?
is not audible.
Yeah, you're audible now.
Now it's fine. Shall I go?
Yeah, please proceed.
Yeah, my name is Sujay. Basically from Tamil Nadu. I started my career as a like an tech function in tech 22 feet tribal worldwide. I started from 2009 to 2011. I must be in like I may be in like an tech function plus like a production point both. Production sense like a digital branding and digital branding part, and second is like an after complete after 2009 to 2010 I started my own startup. In that one, from 2015 sorry, 2019 to 2024 is like an firm. I used to work for some political campaigns and branding part and all those things. Right here, my um, here I am like only for I don't know how to continue this part.
Okay, no
Hello.
worries. Yeah, I understood. See, again, first of all, no, the very first suggestion from my side is that you have to work on your
Mm.
matter. Whatsoever you are speaking, no, that you
Okay.
have to work first of all on your
Mm.
content, right? That you are delivering. Fine,
Okay.
because content is not organized, I can see, right? Work on the
Mm.
content, then we'll have an introduction once again.
Mm.
Okay?
Okay. Here, no, that I don't have any from data scientist part. I don't have any
No, see,
knowledge in that
that is
part.
completely fine.
That is a fresher.
That is completely fine.
That is
See,
like a fresher. Yeah.
yeah, that is fine. That is fine. But you have to
Okay.
introduce yourself, right? See, let's say if I'm going for a role, particular role, right? And I don't have any experience
Mm.
for that. So that doesn't mean, no, that I
Yes.
won't be pursuing that particular thing in my future, right? So
Mm.
that doesn't, make any difference. That is fine.
Yeah, actually, that thing is like an in the, yeah, you the content is matters a lot. Just I need to narrate my story for like an because
Yes,
narrate
exactly.
my story in the part, right?
Exactly. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody
Thank you.
else? I think Nishant, you raised your hand, right? Yes. After Nishant, Ajay Krishna can start. Yes, Nishant, you can start now.
Uh, First of all, thank you for the opportunity. Myself, Nishant Chandel. I'm from Himachal. Uh, my journey to data science is an expected but relinquishing one. I have done my master's in tourism. After that, for some years, I started preparing for state services exams. I gave some interviews, cracked some exam, but due to some unfortunate event, I was not able to carry this for further my preparations. And the main time, as someone from my family was working in the same field, so I came to know about data science, and I also started thinking my reach in this field, I discovered really my passionate side about this data science. So I started learning the skills related to this field. I make myself proficient in Python machine learning. My strong skills are like SQL, Excel, and Power BI. Uh, uh, okay. This is much I can recall right now.
Okay, see. What about your projects? Have you done any project?
I have done some case studies on my own.
Okay.
In Excel, in Power BI, I have created some Power dashboards in Power BI, and I
Mm-hmm.
also done some machine learning recommendation system like Netflix recommendation system, which I
Okay.
have mentioned in my CV.
Okay. Good. So you've mentioned that you found some interest in the data science field, right?
Yeah.
What was that point of interest?
Actually, as I was preparing for my state government, I was good in proficient in maths and statistics. So as I started really studying about data science, I found that there is a lot of use of stats and math, and there is an analytical side to this field, which I was intrigued and I was also good at when I start learning about the thing, and suddenly started to make my develop my interest in this thing. As data include telling a story from data, this feeling making a story about from data, and it itself is a very fun task, passionate task for me, that I'm getting to drive something from a raw thing, which developed my passion for this.
All right. Good. So, as you've mentioned, Nishan, you also mentioned the same thing that you were preparing for state services, right?
State services.
Okay. So tell me, as you were preparing for state services, so it's an entirely different field, right? So there
Yes.
you just love working on the value-oriented things, and these IT things are fact-oriented thing.
Yes.
Why did you shift your career to this IT field?
Um, Actually, there was some issues related to our selection boards, and I had already spent it 2 or 3 years on this thing, and I wanted to do something other than this. At that point, I had to change something so that go towards something that is more feasible at that time. And as I first I just started studying this thing, studying about this thing as a something
So,
like that. I was just available at that time. That's when gradually with time I start feel this thing is that I can do, and I am feeling good about thing that I have a proper grasp of the basics, and I can do this thing, and it also intrigued me.
so can I say that those 2 to 3 years which you spent on this preparation was a waste of years?
No, no, you cannot say those things are waste of time. The things I have accumulated or learned in those 3 years are something which will remain with me whole life. If I speak with someone else or in a group of people, I have that extra 2 or 3 experience about which I have learned, as you can say, knowledge never fades away; it always remains with you. So I think that 2, 3 years are an extra edge for me that provide me extra knowledge or extra experience, the hard work I have done, the perseverance I have shown is just something that have helped me to build my character more.
All right, tell me something which you have learned from there.
Mm, uh, which I have learned from there. There are
Yes.
many things which I have learned from there. First of all, I have developed a habit of reading. As I in state exam, you have to study a lot, so I can indulge myself on a topic if I want to in my field. If there is a new technology coming out, there is a new tool that is introduced. I have a habit of reading, and I have a habit of spending hours on reading and learning new things. I have a curious mind I have developed from a preparation that I can spend time on learning something new. And it also shown me how to tackle with the problems. If I suddenly face a problem, as we can know, everyone who is prepared from government exam, there are many ups and downs in the preparation that makes you sometimes feel low, but you gradually you learn to overcome these things and develop a mindset of not giving up any time, which I think has induced in my character also with the preparation that helped me to induce these things in my character. And also the overall knowledge of everything, as in the exam you have to read everything, politics to economics to everything, which help you to make a character of you, develop a character of your character, which helps to you to be proficient in everything and keep you new to learn anything new and to give it a proper time on things which are you studying or which are you secretly or required.
All right, good. So as you said that you're from Himachal, right?
Yes,
What is the capital of Himachal?
Shimla.
Okay. Shimla was the capital of which state earlier?
Excuse me, I was not able to hear. Can you repeat yourself?
Shimla was the capital of which state earlier?
Shimla.
Yes.
Uh, Shimla, it's not like a capital. Actually, Himachal was divided. First of all, there was some riyasats, you can say.
No,
But we
that
can
is
say that some
fine.
part was
That is fine.
Punjab. We can say that was a Punjab area. There was some. We have a High Court of Punjab in Shimla
Yes, good.
that used
Shimla
to be
was the
there.
capital. Yes, good. Shimla was the capital of Punjab earlier. Good. Very good. So I can see, Nishant, your content delivery is good and your knowledge is good. Very good. Keep on, just working on that part. Definitely you'll do it.
Actually, I want to know that how to, as I am a fresher in this field, I have also some gap with me. How
See,
to make up for that thing?
defining gap year is not a big issue. I don't know why, I have seen people that worried about the gap years and all to define the gap years and everything. No need to worry about that part. All right, I'll tell you. Let's say if you have 5 years of gap in your, in your just current qualifications and the work in which you want to do, the domain which you want to work on. Let's say I can define it in such a way that, sir, in these particular years, I was working on my interpersonal skills. There might be a question that what was your interpersonal skills? So that is the reason why I'm asking these questions deeply. Guys, make sure that the things which which you and Ashutosh have mentioned, that he prepared for UPSC and you prepared for state service examination. These are already some prestigious things which you have done. So if you have dedicated your time, your years in this particular field, that is already you have defined something, right? No need to worry about that. You've already defined, because these are not a simple cup of tea that everybody can do, right? So you've already defined that I have done this and this thing in my gap years, and this one and this thing I have worked on. These are the skills I have worked on. Learning new things, learning polity, geography, economy is not a big, no, it's not an easy task, right? So you can mention that in your power skills, that I have knowledge of this in this field, so I can come out to be a very valuable asset for the company if in case it was a general matter as well, right? And now you can define it in such a way that I have done this in this project in this time frame. Definitely you might have not done such projects, but you can mention that I have done this in this projects. You can ask me about that. So this is how you're basically going to define your gap year.
Mentioning achievements apart from this field which I am going to work upon, are they gonna help me?
Yes, definitely.
Just
Definitely.
like if I said that I have given a SSB of Army, I have given
Yes,
interview for that CDS. So is this gonna help me in building up, or should I mention these things or not?
definitely. Definitely. These are the achievements only. I told you, achievements are something on which you should be proud of. You should not be bragging about your achievements, but definitely you should be mentioning that. That is fine. Okay?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Sir, but we didn't clear that exam. No, that how can we say that we have achieved it?
Sorry, can you please repeat?
Actually, we didn't clear that exam. That's why we can't use that.
No, see. Clearing the thing doesn't make, that doesn't mean that if you just clear the exam, then only it will be counted as a success part, right? If you have dedicated your time somewhere, see, let's say you guys are learning data science, right? Like you're engaging in this course, data science course, right? So you're giving your valuable time over here. Yes or no? You're learning new skills. So you will be not be mentioning that. Tell me, will you not be mentioning that in your interview or something? Definitely, you will be. Let's say, definitely, I don't know about the data science field. That do we have any projects here or not? I think we have some Netflix project in your domain, right?
Yes.
I think that we have, right? So
Yes, yes.
you can just mention that I have done on this project. So this is part of continuous learning only. All right.
Okay.
So you can mention that. That is fine.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. All right, guys. Anybody else who wants to try for the introduction part? Everybody's done? All right, fine, guys. So let's continue. Yes, Ankur. If you want, you can start.
Hello, am I
Ankur,
audible?
yes, you're audible, but your camera is turned off.
I have turned on my camera.
Sorry.
My camera is turned on.
No, I cannot see you actually. Might be possible that you have, shutted down your camera. That you have that panel on the camera part. Just turn it on. No worries, Uncle. You can have an interaction session later on with me. You can just drop a mail to support team. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No worries. All right, guys. So let's do one thing. We'll continue with the discussion what we are discussing earlier. So let me share my screen. So guys, see. Let me tell you one thing. These PPTs are just for your reference purpose, right? This PPTs means nothing. Okay. If you're not able to inculcate the values of these PPTs in your daily life, let's say if you're not able to, let's say in the very first thing when we started the discussion, what we said, greet with confidence, have a winning smile. You guys were listening to those things only. You guys were just listening to the PPTs, you were just reading the PPTs. Will it make any sense? You tell me. Will it make any sense? No, right? If you're not able to inculcate those values in your daily life, if you're not able to inculcate those things in the introduction or something, that doesn't make any sense, right? So try to participate as much as possible. See, you guys are colleagues only, right? Nobody's going to judge you over here. All right. And Max, do you want to get yourself corrected here on the interview in the interview panel? Tell me. Do you want a feedback for yourself here or in the actual interviews? Tell me. If there's a flaw in you, don't you want to get it rectified or to get it correct over here itself? Here only, right? That is the reason why please give your mock interviews and everything, okay? These are meant for you only. All right. Okay, guys, we'll do one thing. Uh, yes, Raghunath, we'll continue with your introduction, okay? With after a break, it's already 8:10, so we'll have a break, short break quickly, and then after that, we'll start with the introduction and the rest of the PPT. Fine. So I think you get break of 15 or 20 minutes. What is the usual timing? I think 15 or 20 something the timing is, right? Tell me, guys, what is the 10 minutes? All right, fine. So you can have a break of 10 minutes. It's 8:10 right now. We'll meet at 8:20. All right. Please enjoy your break. Have your breakfast. And I want that after breakfast, I want more hands to be raised up for the introduction. All right. Okay, guys. Please enjoy your break.
ना काटत राहिलीत ना लोगन के पेटू अभी पेटू है ना
All right, guys. I hope everybody's back now. Yes or no? Quickly. Is everybody back? All right. So the people who are left, they can start now. Yes, Raghunath, if you want to start, you can start now. Raghunath Rankur.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Raghunath, you're audible and visible. You can start.
Hello, sir. Good morning. My name is Raghunath Reddy. I have completed BA Chemical Engineering in Bapuji Institute of Engineering and Technology in Davangere, Karnataka in 2018. After completing my graduation, I started to preparing GATE exam. I tried for 1 year, but not able to succeed in that. So I again started to search the job. During the searching job, Corona pandemic occurred, due to which I am not able to move another city. So I was in my hometown only. So again, I started to preparing state government exams, different department. Majorly, I was focused on police department, and I prepared for 2 years. But in selection process, there was a corruption. So I was in the list, but I'm not able to get the job. So the finally, High Court is cancelled that exam only. So now after that, I'll again time wasting, like going for again the same exam. It will be like taking much time. So I started to preparing this data science course in IntelliPath. Like I have done the executive PG course in IntelliPath. That institute is affiliated with IIT Roorkee, and last 9 months I am preparing for this course. In that I have learned one computer language, that is Python, and in and ML and SQL for BI. And in that course, I have done some case studies in Python, which is honey US honey production, and in after that I have in SQL also I have done myself one project, and in Power BI I have completed two projects, one myself, one from institute side, and other than that I have in during college time I was the president of my branch, and there I have conducted many activities uh, on behalf of my branch to serve. And then come to my hobbies means I prefer to going running, jogging majorly when I am bored, and other than that I will watch more series and movies. Other than that, I used to talk people more. Like interacting with unknown people is more like getting to know more thing about different scenario, different perspective of other people. That's it.
All right, Raghunath, it was good. Okay, so only the thing is that you have to work on your elevator pitch and your confidence level, right? That's something your voice was low, that you have to know. You have to choose a tone that should be conveying an energy, right?
Okay.
Okay, otherwise it was good. And one thing, guys, you all of you spoke well. It was good. Everyone, right? But I want proper syntax of introduction, right? You might have given, see, what is the proper syntax? First of all, you have to define your name, then the place from where you hail, then your family background, just a short description, then your educational qualifications, then your certificates, then your projects, then your professional background, and then the summary. Then then basically you'll be coming up that why you are going to why you wish to join this company or not. That is a different thing. Then your strengths, then your weaknesses. This is a proper way that you have to follow. I haven't found this proper way in any of the introduction as of now. Okay, and I really wish that
Is
you
it
guys will be
necessary to give family introduction?
no, not family introduction. It's just kind of short thing that my family consists of four people, like me, my beloved parents, and my sister. That's it, kind of thing, right? Because what happens for the background checks and the background processes, they want to know your family details. You can simply just mention that what are the no, what are the people they are in the family. That's it. No need to just tell their names and what they do. No, no, no. That's nothing like that. Okay, just a short part, hardly of 2 to 3 seconds. That is how your introduction will be for 3 to 4 minutes long, and that is the thing which you have to include. I haven't found this thing in any of the introduction as of now. I want you people to
Uh,
work on that part, right? Again, I want to have an introduction session with you guys, and I want that you will be working on this. Okay. Okay.
okay.
Anybody left? Ankur?
So my voice is it like I speak speed, or my voice is not clear, sir?
No, see, your voice is good. This is the actual way you talk, right? I know
Yeah.
that how you talk, but if you go in front of an interview, no, they will feel like that you're not confident in your approach. Fine.
No, actually, most people say like whenever I tell my name only, they will ask me again, "What is your name?" Usually.
Yes, that is the reason why you should be using a pitch that should be clearly understandable, audible, and you they can be get to know that yes, you are showcasing energy in that pitch. All right.
Okay, sir. Okay, I
Okay.
will work on it.
Yeah. Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much. Yeah, Ankur, you can start.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah, you're perfectly audible and visible. You can start.
Okay. My name is Ankur Kumar Singh. I am from Dhanbad, Jharkhand. Uh, I have three members in my family, me, my father, and my mother. After that, I have done my 10th and 12th from the ICSC board. And after that, I have done my BTech in mechanical engineering from Rajasthan Technical University. After that, I worked in teleperformance in Amazon process for 5 years. And I was awarded the best employee for the Amazon for whole India for 2023, and I was the best performer for my organization for the whole 2 years. And after that, I've been looking to switch to the CS computer science field because that was my real interest, and I was looking forward to working toward that field. So I joined this. Uh, course, and here I've been working on the projects like capstone project, a Netflix project, and I've been doing some projects on the Kaggle website also. And currently, I'm looking forward to working as a data analyst and a data scientist, and I'm very sure and happy to be working in this field in the future. I'm audible.
Yes, you're audible, Ankur. Is it done?
Yeah.
Okay, that was it. Okay, good. So again, the only thing is that you have to work on your content. Fine, because the introduction which you guys are giving me, that is of hardly 1 minute, right? It should be at least 2 to 3 minutes long. All right.
Okay.
Dhananjay, yeah, sure, you can do it. But let's do one thing. Uh, we can have it tomorrow. Let's discuss the PPT, what we have left, and then we'll have it tomorrow. Okay, no worries. All right. So let me share my screen again. Guys, I hope it is visible, right? Just a second. Fine. Now is what not to see in your introduction. Now I think we already discussed that irrelevant hobbies or personal experience. I think I told you that don't include these things. Otherwise, questions can be coming from the side and you can face difficulties in that part, right? Lengthy or rambling explanation. Let's say if a question is asked you, try to make your answer concise, right? Try to give a short, correct answer for that particular problem statement. Give it, make it concise, properly structure your answer, and then respond. All right. Now, excessive personal details. I told you that if in case you are going for the professional, your personal family background, don't go for excessive details. Just mention that in my family there are 5 people, let's say, or 4 people, whatsoever it is. Then just the clarification about the mother, father, and all. That's it. All right. Now, false or exaggerated statements. Now, false or exaggerated statements in the sense, don't go and over show your achievements, right? Don't brag about yourself. That is your false statements. All right. Personal problems or negative experience. I told you the traumatized experience part, that about the previous employer. Now, salary expectations or benefits. Now, this is an important question, guys. Can somebody tell me what, let's say, if a question is asked you, what is your salary expectations? Tell me, guys, let's say a question asked you, what is your salary expectations? What is your answer in this case? What is the answer as per company norms? All right. One answer we got as per company norms. So company norms is just 5 LPA. Ashutosh, will you be accepting that? My company norm says that I'll give you 10,000 rupees every month. That's 1.2 LPA package. Will you be working on that? Tell me now. My company norms are this only. As per average market norm, okay. As per the average market norm, the salary is just 5 LPA, Nishant, and you already have a package of 8 LPA. You are just trying to switch your career. Will you be accepting 5 LPA now? As per industry standards, all right, Ankur, this can be one point. Apart from that, I have to add something else. What it can be?
Can we say directly like I want this much?
No, 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 no. You cannot say that. Okay. See, what you have to say is that the 2 points mentioned by Nishant and Ankur are perfect. See, you will mention that, sir, as per average market scenarios and company norms and the industry standards, the average salary of a data scientist in India is 10 LPA. Fine. Now, for me, I'm not looking for any remunerations as of now. I want to upskill. I want to enhance my skills. So as of now, salary is not a concern. But yes, even I want to maintain a decent standard of life. See, guys, this decent standard of life, this 3 words you have to include, include, and include. Fine. Don't go find an exception for these 3 words. I want to maintain a decent standard of life. You know what happens? You might be thinking this as a very normal thing, but let me make it clear. This decent standard of life, the once the words you select to know, your child will get to know what is a decent standard of life. Right? You might be thinking that, sir, what is it? But your child will get to know about this. Fine. So she'll be or he'll be paying you accordingly. All right. we will slightly tell above average a fresher or at least 10% above my earlier salary. I'll say 30% above from the earlier salary. Okay, there should be a 30% hike, I will say. If you're going to switch your career, no guys, if you're going to switch from one company to another company, you should be no like, see, if it is direct pitch option, pitch for at least 30%. All right, you have to do that. Fine. For fresher, see, for fresher it depends on the company, right? For fresher, they will the company standards or market average market ratio is taking into consideration. All right, English. I will say for thing the data scientist, I think the fresher salary is 8 LPA. I guess 8 to 10, because one of my colleague, he's the trainer for this data scientist and all. So his student, he got a placement of 10 LPA right now. Recently, he's got a placement of 10 LPA. I think it's 12 LPA. Okay, fine. Let's move ahead. Now, guys, let's see what is it. Now, sample induction. So this is a sample induction. You can just have it for your reference. Okay, I'll be sharing the PPT with you guys, so you can just see it. Now, attitude building. Now, guys, can you tell me what is your attitude? Can you tell me what is your attitude? Confident yet polite. All right. What else? All right. For fresher, how to answer salary discussion questions. See, for fresher, there will be no salary discussion questions, guys. Okay. Positive attitude, good. How to present yourself to others, good. Facing problems, confident, polite, okay, good. Answering questions in a positive way, okay, good. See, guys, attitude basically means how you're going to present yourself to other people, right? That is your persona. That's it. This face, language, and charge, right? See, I'll tell you one thing. Attitude defines what are the word selection which you're going to make, right? Your word selection depends on the way you think. Let's say I'm an introvert. Fine. So my word selection will be entirely different from the person who is an extrovert. Yes or no? For fresher, what is the most important part which we need to fortify for our interview or resume? See, I will say that the thing which you have to fortify is your technical part and your soft skills part. If in case soft skills, I'll tell your communication. If in case you're technical, I'll say your projects. Fine. If in case you're a fresher, project is the one which can which can be performing as your shield in the interview round. Fine. Projects will be your shield, and communication will be a plus point. It will be a cherry on the cake. If your communication is good, no. See, guys, no. This IT sector entirely depends on the client. Fine. In the end, you have to deal with the client. That's it. Just think it like this way. Let's say if you are going to be a fresh one in the market, you want to sell yourself right now, correct? So for that, you should be having good communication skills. All right. And how to develop these communication skills, I will tell you to stand in front of a mirror, try to give introduction again and again, try to just randomly take any topic, try to speak on that topic for at least 2 to 3 minutes. Let's say take a topic tree, try to speak on a topic. Let's take a topic, let's say AI, try to speak on that topic. Let's see how much good points you can come up with, right? That is how you will be, your communication will be enhanced. Your communication skills can be enhanced, all right? And later part will be your projects, all right? I hope it is clear, right? Okay. Now, face, mirror of the heart. So we know that whatsoever is on the is in the heart, it comes on the mirror. Let's say if you're feeling stressed or something, that will come on your face. That is your attitude, right? Language, word reflects thoughts. Now I told you that your selection matters a lot, right? Let's say what are the kind of vocabulary words you're using that defines your personality, right? Persona, character that you reveal to other people, your energy. Nowadays we use this word vibe, right? That we are getting this vibe check with that person, right? So that is your persona, basically, your aura, your energy. Charge. Positive, negative charge can be induced from one person to another. See, guys, if you sit with people who have good positive energy, who are already experienced, who are humble, who are polite, who are kind, you will feel that their positive charge comes to you, right? And you might have noticed that uh, in this mythology, we touch the field of elders. Yes or no? Why we do that? To get positive charge, right? Because they're already experienced. They might be not experienced in your data science field, right? But they're experienced in life, right? So that is why we touch their feet, so to get their positive energy. All right. Okay, let's move ahead. Fine. Now, what does that need to show? So we already had a word on this. Getting an interview call is the most difficult thing these days. Yes, Zaid, that makes sense. Guys, this is because of the recession period right now. Okay, but to be very honest, from this past 1 week, students are getting calls. In whatsoever company they're applying, they're getting calls. All right. So you can even start applying if you feel like that you're confident enough for applying for this roles and all. You can apply. Okay, start applying on LinkedIn and on Indeed or Naukri.com, on direct sending your mail to the HRs, to hiring authorities. You can start. Okay. Okay, guys. Now see, I think that part we already discussed. The way you come across, basically your perspective, how you look at the things, your outlook, basically how positive you are. Let's say you see the glass half filled or half empty, right? You have to be optimistic in every approach. Lens through which you see the thing. Let's say if you're able to get the positive things out of the blue zone or not. All right, and the choices you make. If you're able to get good decisions done or not. Let's say if it's a hard situation, are you able to take wise decisions at that moment? That is your choices you make. All right. All right. Now factors. Now factors which which depends on your attitude. This is attitude is the decision. So what does it mean? This means that whatsoever decision you might be taking, that reflects your attitude, right? That what attitude you have right now. Whether it's a pessimistic attitude, whether it's an optimistic attitude, whether it's no charismatic attitude, what is it, right? Authoritative attitude, like what actually it is, right? Attitude can be adjusted. Now, how attitude can be adjusted? Let's say you're having a pessimistic point of view in every situation. So what you can do? You can start meditation, right? You can come up with new thoughts every day. You can start indulging yourself in the positive activities, right? Attitude is formed from a person's past and present environment, education, and experience. That is the reason why we always recommend to have good, surroundings, good environment, right? Sit with good people who have good, good knowledge, good experience, who are kind, polite, right? So that no positive charge can be induced in yourself, right? Attitude influences the person's emotion and behavior. Now, see, guys, here comes the concept of emotional intelligence. Can somebody tell me what do we mean by emotional intelligence? Any idea? What do we mean by emotional intelligence? Can somebody give me an answer for that? What do we mean by emotional intelligence? Anybody? Control of emotions. Good. This will help to connect people. Okay. Good. How we control our emotions. Okay. Is emotional intelligence all about our emotions? See, guys, emotional intelligence is taking, no, just controlling your emotions and taking the emotions of the other people as well. Taking into consideration the emotion of other people as well, right? Not letting emotions overflow. Very good, right? Not letting emotions overflow on your decisions, right? Let's say there's a hard situation, you have to take wise decisions on that part. Might be possible that your emotions are not allowing you to do so, right? But you have to take tough decisions at those moments. All right. And understanding ours. Yes, good, Dhananjay. All right, let's move ahead. Now, what are your inspirational stories? So I already discussed in the starting itself that, see, you guys are going to work in this data science field. You might be having one inspiration behind that, right? That why do we wish to work in this field? Why you might be having a motto that because of this motto I'm working in this field. Might be possible that monetary is a motto, but I'll tell you one thing, guys. Monetary will not always give you, a constant source of motivation. You should be finding a constant sort of motivation, right? So that you will be sticking to this particular domain. All right, let's move ahead. Now, simple steps for attitude adjustment. So we discussed that. Let's start every day with a positive thought. Try to inculcate yourself with positive activities. Practice handling rejection. See, guys, might be possible that in the interviews you can handle rejections, but you have to take it in a positive way. All right. Create new vocabulary. Now, see, guys, new vocabulary doesn't always mean to use very refined words, very hard words, right? New vocabulary here means that whatever you're using, that word should make sense and it should be used properly, right? Let's say it should be used in the way where it is to be used, right? And make sure the pronunciation should be good. Develop an attitude for gratitude. Let's say whatever is happening in your life, even if it's a small 5% interest, you should be developing an attitude for the gratitude. You should be bowing down in front of God or whatever is the is the energy which you are there. Just bow down in front of them for anything which happens in your life, right? Change your perspective. That is your half, that you weigh the way you look things, whether it is a positive way or is a negative way. All right. Let's move ahead. Now it's an activity, so you have to do it on your end. So I'll be sharing the PPT. This activity you have to perform. All right, guys. This is done. The first PPT is done. Any doubt so far? Anything which you want to ask? Whatsoever we discussed? Is everything clear for everyone?
Hello, sir.
Yes, Raghunath, you can ask.
Like in interview, how we can say like we had this many year gaps and we did something in that.
So I think So I think for that
okay.
I gave answer, right? That you can be showcasing that in this period I was working on this skill. Now they might be asking you that showcase your skill as, so then I think you will be able to define it, right?
Yes.
Uh, Good. Now guys, I have shared the PPT in the chat box. Please let me know if you can download it or not. Can you download the PPT?